For my service learning project, I worked at Rosie's Place, which is a shelter for poor and homeless women in Boston. Rosie's Place is a sanctuary for poor and homeless women who need help getting back on their feet. Rosie's provides a ton of necessary services for women in need on a daily basis. This shelter offers 3 meals a day to women who need them. They are welcome to bring their children and can come for every meal of every day if they need to. There is a full commercial kitchen, which, with the help of volunteers, is capable of cooking meals for over 50 women a day. There is also a food pantry where women can come once a month and pick up what they need from a produce and dried foods section. Rosie's also has educational services: English second language classes, computer and iPad training classes, and literacy training.
Walking into the door of Rosie's Place is completely unpredictable. I walked in the door several months ago, and this woman was in our front lobby. She was crying, she was yelling. I walked up to her and I said, what's wrong? And she said, I just got housing. So, it was this incredible moment.
The day a woman decides she wants to leave a batterer, kick a habit, learn to read, find a job, that's a sacred day. And we want to be there for that sacred day to walk with her and help her be able to realize her dreams.
The whole idea of Rosie's Place is to make guests feel respected and comfortable, which you can definitely feel when you go there. Each woman has stories to tell and thoughts to offer, and it's so interesting to talk to someone whose life is incredibly different than your own. I know that I'm helping out these women when I work there, whether I'm just offering up a friendly face to talk with or providing them with food for the next month. I've learned the value of maintaining a level of acceptance and appreciation for the guests who come there, no matter who they are. This article from PBS discussed the reasons and effects of homelessness in the U.S. It stated that there is between 2.3 and 3.5 million people who are currently experiencing homelessness. The 5 greatest causes of homelessness are unemployment, poverty, lack of affordable housing, substance abuse, and mental illness. While I was at Rosie's, I began to think more about how facilities like Rosie's Place can be the difference between life and death for so many people out there, and how amazing it is that these places exist. I've learned how much aid is needed in our city. Some people are better off than others, but some people come to Rosie's for every meal. A lot of the women have small apartments, but majority of them are completely homeless. A quote from President Obama in 2009 stated, "It is simply unacceptable for individuals, children, families, and our nation's veterans to be faced with homelessness in this country." If a candidate like Trump wins the nomination and possibly the presidency, I believe that the huge amount of homeless and poor people will suffer even more. Lowering taxes, of course, sounds appealing to people who make good amounts of money, but it is likely a death sentence to those who cannot provide for themselves. There is a system of welfare in place that can provide health care, food stamps, child care assistance, unemployment, cash aid, and housing assistance to those who qualify. In order to qualify, a caseworker will review your net income, size of your family, and any crisis situations such as medical emergencies, pregnancy, homelessness, or unemployment. In Massachusetts, you can apply online for food stamps. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program makes it possible for people who meet certain criteria to acquire food stamps and then use them at most grocery stores, convenience stores, and markets. The government plays a vital role in keeping the people of the United States safe, including protecting them from homelessness and poverty. Through the United States Interagency Council on Homelessness, the USICH, the government has established a federal strategy to prevent and end homelessness. The goal is that every community will have a system in place to prevent homelessness and aid the already homeless. The USICH hopes to end chronic homelessness by 2017 and end homelessness of families and youth by 2020. These goals seem lofty, but they have a solid plan that calls upon communities to intervene when a person becomes at risk, and to provide access to shelters to eventually help them achieve and maintain a permanent housing solution. Working at Rosie's Place has provided me with knowledge about how homelessness occurs and what can be done to combat it when it does. Big cities like Boston, New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles feel the immensity of homelessness and need to recognize the importance and necessity of providing affordable housing and other services to people living below the poverty line. This experience has taught me how easy it is to slip under the radar into homelessness and how severe the problem is right in our own city. But it has also taught me that the government has not forgotten about the huge population of homeless people in our country and that they are working to end the epidemic.